Hi Grapevine and surrounding area. This is Randy, the Lake Parks Manager for the Grapevine Parks and Recreation Department. And as we're getting close to the official lake season coming up on Memorial Day weekend, and we've seen such an influx already of people in our lake parks and boater traffic on the lake, which is great. But because of that, and safety being our #1 priority, here's Morgan again to give you some safety information and guidelines to keep everybody safe.
Hey guys, Morgan here again, and I'm with some Dove Creek Day Camp counselors where we're going to get on Grapevine Lake and cover some boating safety tips.
When launching the boat, we have to unhook the hook from the U-bolt. Another tip when launching is these two straps on either side of the boat need to be unhooked. And then the #1 rule in boating is to also always have the plug in before entering the water. If you do not put the plug in before entering the water, your boat will likely sink before you can even start it.
When launching, be aware of your surroundings. Those who are either waiting to get their boats out of the water or getting ready to launch their boats. Also, when launching, know that you are launching into a no-wake zone. So when you're in a no-wake zone, you want to be sure that obviously you're not creating a wake with any kind of motorcraft.
Alright, so some important things that you always need to have on your watercraft is a fire extinguisher, a whistle, and a throwable with a rope attached to it. It could be a ring or anything that floats.
Hey guys, it's Lynn. I'm going to talk about some life jacket safety. So when you're on the water, you always have to have a life jacket. You always have to be wearing one, whether you're wakeboarding, whether you're tubing, or anything outside of the boat. But when you're inside of the boat, and you're 16 and up, you don't have to wear a life jacket, but they have to be out to where they're accessible to grab.
Your life jacket should fit snugly without being too tight. The term the U.S. Coast Guard uses is comfortably snug. If you can't get your life jacket to fit snugly, then it's too big. If you can't comfortably put it on and fasten it, then it's too small. And remember to always wear a U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket.
When boating at night, it is always important to have your navigational lights on. This is your red and green light in the front, and your white light usually is on the top or the rear of the boat. When towing someone in the water, it is always important to either have a rear view mirror or someone as a spotter watching the person in the water. It is preferable to always have both.
When operating on the water or other personal watercrafts, you want to be sure to keep at least 50 feet away from other watercrafts as well as people either in the water or on land, and as well as stationary objects. You want to be sure when you pull your boat out of the lake that you wipe down it really well, not just to get the water off, but also to check for those zebra mussels so that we're not transferring them from other lakes in the event that they're in your boat. And a reminder for you guys out there wishing to operate a boat or personal watercraft that you are born on or after September 1st, 1993, you need to be sure to take your boater's education certification in order to do so. Y'all stay safe out there on Grapevine Lake and continue to wreck the curve as well as go Grapevine.